Hello, how are you? It's Yvonna here from Enjoy Your Life Coaching and Healing, and I've got an update for the new moon in Sagittarius together with the solar eclipse. So the new moon in Sagittarius is a very creative and truth-seeking, adventurous energy, just like the Sagittarius, and it encourages us all to walk our true path, to learn and grow and share what we know. So that's pretty cool to start off with for this new moon. It's all about new beginnings anyway. So in 2020 and continuing, let me just move that slightly. There we go. And continuing now and into 2021, it has been full of change, big picture, and awakening for just about everybody here. So we have done really well with everything that we've been doing. So now we can acknowledge our growth, and we have been acknowledging our growth. So we've gained a lot of wisdom. We have been questioning a lot of things, and we have been creating our own truth. If you've watched the rest of the previous moon videos that I've been recording, then you would have known that I'm continuously going on about your own truth and your own self, your inner self, your intuition. The funny thing is, it keeps on coming back, and it's for a good reason too. You've got to know what's inside yourself. So we've been creating our own truth, and we have been looking at relationships, and we have been strengthening the most important one, the one with yourself. Perfect. I hope you've all been doing that anyway. If you're new to my channel, I do moon updates every roundabout fortnight with the new moon and the full moon. The new moon usually signifies new beginnings and attracting things into your life. And the full moon means we can release anything that's in our way. So for now, the karmic process is ending. Thank goodness for that, right? So maybe you've been feeling inward or deep, maybe a little bit extra emotional, either the lovey-dovey stuff or the not so nice emotions. Possible. Have you been looking at your deepest desires? It's all about our dreams and our desires this time. We have been doing this most of 2020 and looking at our deeper desires. That's been happening about last month and a half, so about 6 weeks. There have been a lot of things that have been coming up for us, and it's quite interesting that things have been coming up in line with where the planets are and what the moons are doing. And these days, all sorts of behaviors, habits, relationships, attitudes, preferences of all sorts that come up now, they might seem like it's a mismatch with who you are now, because you've been doing all of that good work. You are a completely different person that came into 2020, like I mentioned, I think about a month ago. So it just doesn't match with you anymore. The vibrations are different, you are different. All good. So what we're doing now, what we have been doing is reviewing, rethinking and recreating anything you want. No boundaries to your imagination. There are boundaries, of course, but to your imagination there are no boundaries. You can create anything you want. Like I said last time was a forward motion, an action-taking motion, and it was like we were planning, well, let's do this, this and this. But once you did that, you were ready for so much more, and you did so much more. At least that's the feedback that I've been getting. Everybody's just amazing. It's up and down and extremes and all sorts of stuff. So what we have been doing is reviewing, rethinking and recreating anything that is a mismatch with us now. Good thing, because that's also how you get to your true you, who you truly are. Maybe now also it is not so easy to relate to your past. That's quite funny, because maybe you'll laugh now thinking about the antics that you've been getting up to 5, 10, I don't know, longer ago. And maybe you'll be laughing at that and maybe calling it your other life because you've changed so much, and that life was just who you were then, but not who you are now. It's totally different. I've been doing that because for a long time I was studying and working in hospitality, and I'm completely out of that now for well over a year now. And we've had earthquakes as well. So it's like, this is the past life and that's the future life. It's the life now. The past life is just, I used to drink. In the second earthquake in February 2011, I got over drinking. I was like, yeah, nah, not doing that again. 2010. So not doing that again. So that was my past life when I was still drinking. It's still in this life though. So maybe you'll laugh about things like that as well. All right, then that is what has been happening lately. Then we have been looking at our passions and our desires, our goals and dreams, etc. We have been focusing and taking action lately, like recent lately. We have been moving forward as well. If you have something significant that you have been focusing on, and a desire, a passion, a dream that you have been working on, comment in the comments below because I'd love to hear what you've been up to. We have been learning and investigating more. That's the most recent thing. And we have been doing the rest, reflect and renew. Hopefully. Right now, everything feels different because everything has changed. The energetic vibrations are just completely different right now for yourself as well as for everybody around you. The world, nature, everything is just different. So everything feels different. So last time we were talking about the heart space. So that's probably why the feeling thing comes up so much. We're still in the feeling part of things. Next thing is what we're working on now. How do you use your mind? How do you use it to envision things, to encourage yourself and others? And do you use your mind to inhibit self-expression and the ability to act? Now that's well worth thinking about, really, because your mind is so very powerful. I've always said that some of my shops are called mind power because your mind rules everything. So have a look at these things. How do you use your mind to envision things? How do you use your mind to encourage yourself and others? And how do you use your mind for self-expression and the ability to act, or the disability, inhibition to act? It works both ways. You know, there's always a positive and a negative. What has come up a lot lately is throat chakra stuff. We moved from the heart to the throat, just in case. So a fortnight ago was the heart, so this time is the throat. It's the communication thing. As long as you're coming from your inner truth, speak your truth. Speak with anything, communicate. It's very important. It's coming back as well. Write. So write blogs, write to yourself, do some automatic writing. I think I mentioned that last time as well. And share writing blogs and things like that. Or if you never do an email newsletter, just like I don't, I've done one this year, I think. Share, do some more sharing. Catch up with your friends and family. If you're not allowed to do it in person, do it via a video conferencing call where you can have a few of you all together. And, you know, it's very important to do all that communication of stuff. About your inner truth, and always come from your inner truth and from a place of love, of course. Be very clear with yourself and listen to your intuition. That's inside of you again. The truth is inside of you as well. It's possible that lately you've been feeling either stuck, or you might have been overwhelmed with all the responsibilities that you have in your daily life, like finances and bills and stuff, and maybe your kids and having to take them to appointments, or anything else that's a responsibility, a big job or something like that. If you have been feeling stuck or overwhelmed lately, set your boundaries. Set your boundaries very clearly according to the inside of you, your inner truth. Stand firmly in your boundaries. So once you've set them, don't waver. Just stick with it. It's well worth it, because if that's what your inner self says to you, then it's good for you. Face your fears. If there's any fears coming up, especially in the heart space, face them, sit with them, give them a place, let them go. And step up and take charge. So that is for you, for your goals and your dreams, etc. Just do that. This bit here, how do you use your mind? Life has infinite possibilities. Just believe that you are infinite and you can do anything. Speak right here, your inner truth, be clear and listen to your intuition, sorry. And set your boundaries, stand firmly, face your fear, step up, take charge. All of this is part of a new beginning, a new era. And this is a 20-year era. We're at the break of dawn. We're at the dawn of a new era that's going to last 20 years. So please, please do all your work. Maybe even go through my most recent moon videos, or work your way backwards chronologically, and do all the work that's in there. Be prepared for this new era. So I think it's very important. What you need to do from now on is sow the right seeds, be positive, believe in the infinite. You are infinite. You're an infinite being of energy, of love, and the universe, the dreams, the goals. There's no boundaries on it. It's infinite. Go beyond your current boundaries. So where you have set your boundaries now, if your inner truth is to go that one step further in your career or whatever, just do it. That was actually quite funny, because I was like, okay, so am I doing the right thing? And then I was reading, I think it was my horoscope for yesterday, and it said to me, keep doing what you're doing, you're on the right track, you are, I can't remember what it said, but it felt like I am doing what I have to do. I'm an energy healer and I get lots of clients. I'm a life coach, I have a few clients for that too. I do videos mainly about the moon. I must be on the right track to share all my information, all my wisdom with others. So that was a very good confirmation. So I don't usually read horoscopes, but that one was actually, I'm like, oh yeah, oh well, that's good. Good thing I'm on that track then. So if I had any different boundaries, like, oh, I only want, say, 10 clients a day, 10 clients a week, that's 2 a day, then that would be good for me. But maybe I can actually go beyond those boundaries. And it's quite funny, because in 2 days' time, I have 3 clients in one day. Tomorrow as well, but one is more like a swap. So my current boundaries are being stretched, and I'm guessing so are yours. What will be your legacy? What are you going to give to yourself, and thus to your community and your world? What legacy are you going to leave in this world? If you use the word legacy to write, if you do some automatic writing, definitely do that on the legacy, because it's such a positive word. A legacy is something really good and really powerful that people can leave behind. Here's the conversation part. Have deep conversations with friends, with family, with a life coach. You know, have deep conversations, and so that you can open up, and while you're opening up, you will become more aware of your deepest desires, deep desires, that sort of stuff. You will get insights while you're talking to somebody, and otherwise somebody can go like, hey, what you just said, and then that's an insight for you. Your authentic possibilities, so that's your possibilities for you, not for everybody. So deep conversations are so beneficial. And it's much better than, hey, how are you? Yeah, good. Nice weather, isn't it? Yeah, it's nice. It's very sunny and blue skies over here. I'm recording this video slightly earlier than normal because I'm busy tonight after the workshop. Other than that, if you don't feel you have people that you can have that deep conversation with, and verbal conversation is more important than a typed conversation, then maybe you could go and see a life coach, because the more you talk to somebody, especially a stranger like a life coach, they can just put things together. Life coaches have been trained to overview what has been said in the whole meeting, and they're very aware of active listening and can be pinpointing things for you. So if you feel like you can't talk to your family about deep conversations about spiritual things or anything like that, go and find yourself a spiritual life coach. I'm under Enjoy Your Life today, coaching and healing. And I do distance as well. Get as clear as possible also with a life coach, for example, because the more clear you are now about what your deepest desires are, what your things are that you want to work towards, your goals, your dreams, etc. It's so infinite that you don't know when you are putting a boundary on it or a inhibit yourself. So a life coach can help you get there with the absolutely amazing dreams. And once you've voiced it and once you started thinking about it, that's already two things, that's when the wheels are going to be put in motion. That's why I love these workshops with attraction and releasing. Get as clear as possible and do it now. Be prepared. And that's to do with your clearness. It's to do with your boundaries, goals, dreams, and plans. Well, that makes sense to me anyway. Be aware and be prepared, because this eclipse is going to bring a lot of stuff in. So the eclipse is, it's tonight. Tonight, I think, yes. So it's on Monday. It's a solar eclipse on the 14th of December, basically. And then we have some other special event as well. So after the eclipse, stay aware and go offline. Basically, dig into yourself and stop going online to look at the news or whatever. Your truth is inside yourself, not in the media or in social media. Go offline as much as possible and set your daily intentions and pay attention to your internal wisdom. Same thing, it's all inside of yourself. Then, for this week, the coming week from the 14th of December, basically what we're doing is we're drawing a line in the sand. Enough is enough. Things don't resonate, let it go. I can't even think of it. Oh yeah, all sorts of behaviors, habits, relationships, attitudes, and preferences. Okay, I need to move that again. I might, hang on. So, all sorts of behaviors, habits, relationships, attitudes, and preferences are no longer resonating. So we're letting those go this week. So we're drawing a line, and that's it. Enough is enough. We are looking at our inner truth, our own truth, and we're seeing a big picture. And this is leading to major awakenings, especially from this week and next week onwards, because we have the opportunity to say what's on our mind. We speak our own truth. We dig deep, we delve deep, we live big. Perfect. We live big and we commit totally to ourselves and our dreams and goals because it is our truth. And we move forward. Now, will there be any consequences? Yeah, for sure. I mean, if you are terminating some friendships, relationships, I see relationships as a relationship that you have with everybody, so not a romantic relationship. So you're terminating some stuff, some behaviors, etc., some attitudes. You're going like, no, we're not doing that. Talk to the hand. So there will be some consequences. But if you do all of that with love in your heart, it'll be fine. How about instead of consequences, results? Definitely, for sure. So you better start loving your future because it's coming, and it's coming in a hurry. So we have Jupiter and Saturn, the planets, and they're going to be really close together on 21/12. So 21st of December. In that era, hang on. So in that era of Jupiter and Saturn, it's actually already started on the 14th of December and going on to the 21st, etc. It will continue. Speak your truth, because this is very empowering, very freeing, and relieving. You'll have so much weight off your shoulders. Think about, for example, what is weighing on your shoulders, what is weighing you down. Let it go and speak to the person or to the thing or whatever. Let it go. Perfect. But we're doing an attraction here, so what will you gain from letting that go? You will gain freedom. You will feel empowered. You will feel relieved that you've said something or done something about it. So basically what we're doing is cutting the cords. Then Jupiter and Saturn, once they are close together, gaze, feel, once again, and embrace. Embrace the new you. Embrace what you're feeling. Embrace everything. Be grateful for everything in your life. And then we keep preparing. Because this energy, for me, it actually started 2 days ago, but apparently it's supposed to start today and continue on for, what was it, 3-4 weeks? It seems to be very intense, and it's really handy that we just had some sort of a lull in energy. It's not been that intense lately, like last week, several days. So I hope you enjoyed it, because it will be intense, but remember to breathe and breathe through it. I have another video about breathing, look it up. So until the 28th of February, so that's next 2-3 months, there's going to be this trailblazing energy. It's going to be absolutely amazing. We have been working all of 2020 towards this energetic change, big massive changes. So we will be hit with this energy both personally and globally. So if you're not connected globally that much, then it means your communities. After this week, there will be a little bit more, but nothing as intense as this week. This week is absolutely amazing, and we're heading into the next level, the next phase. So it's quite important to rest still. Do your resting, where did I write it? Rest, reflect and renew. The more you rest, the more you can renew yourself. And be prepared, because, you know, high intensity, all sorts of stuff happening. The 14th of December, 21st of December, and it will continue, because there will be another full moon at the end. Is that the end of this month? Yes, I think it is. And then after that, who knows? Because this is going to carry forward into 2021. So make sure you have the right diet, make sure you rest enough, look after yourself, do your self-care, and just go inwards a little bit. Even if you can do it just before you go to bed or something like that. Just go like, okay, what nice things did I do today? What good things will I do tomorrow? And that way you keep focusing, new moon, you keep focusing on what it is that you want in your life. It's good practice to do that anyway. Gratitude journal, perfect. Do it, and then write 3 different things every single day. Cool, I think that's all for me. Basically, look after yourself and get ready. Thank you very much for watching. Enjoy this beautiful day. I'm gonna go outside now. And I'll see you at the next one. Please subscribe to my channel. I have more than 200 subscribers since 3 or 4 days now. I'm very happy with that. Thank you very much everybody for subscribing, and put a like on the video if you do like it, and definitely look backwards chronologically through the moon videos to get some coaching tips and to work on things and get prepared, get ready. It's gonna be a blast. I'm Yvonna from Enjoy Your Life Coaching and Healing, and my biggest dream and stuff is going to come true as well. I'm in the process of creating a new website, so that will be under enjoyyourlife.today when it's ready, because now that one is still on my old website. Awesome! Have a great new moon in Sagittarius, the Archer, goal setting, and enjoy yourself. Take care. See you next time.